I made my money the hard way, working in the oil field with roughnecks, rejects. Took that money and started to learn about business. And to go from having only a high school education into running my own oil, gas, and mineral exploration company took a lot of balls. So when my employees at the mine started to abandon the exploration site, that was completely unacceptable. Heath, the guy who was hired to manage that operation, shows up at my house saying there is something near the mine that is destroying the equipment. Now I'm standing there looking at him thinking it's a person, and he tells me it's some kind of wolf, but that don't make no sense to me at all. My response to him is, Keith, if it's a wolf, kill it and get back to work. But he insists not only that it's a huge problem, but I need to leave and come see this for myself. Now, during that conversation, Heath insinuates that it's going to take a lot to kill this wolf. Imagine the scene. We're in my living room holding a conversation. I'm having a drink and I'm telling him, Heath, none of this you're saying to me makes any sense. But he tells me, boss, I know it doesn't make sense. You're going to have to come to the site and see this for yourself. The next day, we leave Texas, headed for Oklahoma. When we get to the mining location, it's abandoned. Understand, the mine itself is a copper mine. If you know anything about mining, then you understand that silver is a byproduct of mining other minerals. But my focus is on silver. I believe that in the future there's going to be a silver shortage. So even though there's copper and some gold in this mine, I really only give a damn about the silver. Now, so you'll understand the dire need of getting this equipment back running again, I am $2.8 million into this mine. With the mine not being operational, it's costing me $62,000 to $75,000 a day that is shut down. The two of us get to the mine and the workers are gone. We have equipment sitting there broken and smashed. And listen, the silence out at the location is equivalent to me losing money. So as I hear this silence and quiet, technically I'm hearing money being lost. He walks me up to this wooded area, guides me in, saying this is where they've been having issues. And man, when I get to these woods, for real, there's legit claw marks on these trees. And it's some X-Man Wolverine type claw marks all over the trees. Way, way up too high for it to be any damn regular wolf. Now pause right here in the story for a second. I did not make my money being stupid. Looking at these marks, there's no way, absolutely no way, that this is anything normal. So I asked Heath to describe to me exactly what he saw, and he says, boss, it's werewolves, not werewolf, werewolves. The look on this man's face is serious, and he is even scared while we're standing there in the woods. So I asked him, what did he think the solution to the problem would be? And he says he has absolutely no clue, that they've already tried to shoot them and nothing worked. So we leave, head back down to Texas, and this is where all the insanity starts. I call my congressman's office, reach out to him. Understand, I make a load of donations to this dude, and I wanted somebody from the government to look into this. Listen, it takes 2 days. He calls me back. I tell him I need help with some nuisance animals, that they're messing up my mining operation. And his exact words are bears, wolves, or other. I'm like, this can only be described as an other. And he says, no problem, someone will reach out to you. 30 minutes later, this guy calls me, says he works for Homeland Security. He knows exactly where my operation is, everything about me and my companies, and he's asking me to describe the animals to him. And I explained to him, sir, listen, I have not seen them, but I've seen the claw marks, and these are not regular wolf claw marks. This is something different. Then he insists that I get someone on the phone who's seen them, so I get Heath on the phone. Heath goes on to describe these things as 700 pounds, black and gray hyena-faced wolves that walk on 2 legs. I'm expecting this guy to be like, y'all are crazy, right? Nope. He says, no problem. Keep your guys away from the site for 3 days, then go back to work. And then just hangs up the phone. An hour later, Heath and I in my office, we're talking about exactly how strange it is that Homeland Security called us. But we wait the 3 days. Fly back out, get to the site, and when we get there are no woods. It's freaking all gone. You know how the ground looks charred after there's a forest fire? Well, that whole area is charred. Burnt, gone. I'm talking about over 500 yards of trees in every direction, gone, incinerated. And it doesn't even smell like there's been a fire. Get this, the crews come back out, they start working on the site, and we have absolutely no problems moving forward. Now, I'm pretty sure you're asking yourself, well, why did you share this story with me? You didn't even talk about how the dog man looked. No, I didn't see the dog man. But what I'm telling you is somebody at Homeland Security not only knew about these things, but it did something to the area that removed all these trees and ran them off. That's what I'm trying to tell you.